Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Have you ever thought to yourself, I like train games, but I want them to be, well, more underground, defined by levitating platforms and magnetic infrastructure?
No.
Oh, well, lucky for you, we have a game that's just that, Maglev Metro, which is very, very exciting. We're actually both pretty hyped about this game.
Yes.
This is going to be a game all about building competing rail systems in a underground metro stop with transparent tiles that allow you to see through and start chaining or progressing your adventure and puzzle. What are you doing? Are you doing flavor text or are you doing,
Yes.
what are you establishing? Okay.
Maglev, short for magnetic levitation, a high-speed train that floats above track on cushions of repelling magnets, an innovative pick-up and deliver engine-building, tile-laying board game for 1 to 4 players. In Maglev Metro, utilize state-of-the-art magnetic levitation technology to build a metropolitan rail system transporting workers and robots beneath the city. Replace aging Manhattan and Berlin subway systems with newer, faster, quieter technology. Enhance your rail system's abilities so that your passengers arrive at their destinations first. Efficiency is your key to success in this pick up and deliver tile-laying engine building game. Transparent tiles allow your route to overlap your opponent's tracks, winding you from station to station. Robots efficiently upgrade and adjust your abilities, leveraging unique goals to maximize points. By the end of the game board has morphed into a modern subway map with brightly colored routes connecting stations all over the city.
And with that being said, I just want to see what's inside this game. Why are you so worried about flavor text all of a sudden?
Oh.
Ugh, that disgusting thing.
No.
So this is from the designer of Suburbia and Castles of Mad King Ludwig, which is super excited. What?
Important. There is no film on the transparent track tiles.
Sometimes transparent tiles have film on them.
Oh, so see, page 1 of the rules describes how to remove the film, but late in the production process, they decided to remove it. Don't try to remove any film,
Just scratching
but
your
they had
tiles.
some decent complaints.
Here in the near future, see, this is where the real flavor text are.
All right.
Here in the near future, robots do a lot of labor. Cities are green and open, and electronic runabouts have taken the shine off underground public transport. Crowded, stuffy, aluminum tubes in the dark seem so 20th century. But thanks to all this cheap, clean energy, affordable magnetic levitation is within reach. Fast, quiet, safe, bright, the very thing for a public transportation renaissance. Luckily, you're just the meta-modern rail tycoon to build it. Too bad these other companies had the same idea, though. Show the city your best plan, build the most efficient transport to be the hero of a new century. And these are going to have film on them, so we'll just focus on carefully removing...
Film.
These are going to be super cool. So these transparent tile systems are going to be your player pieces, and you're able to play, overlay, lap. It's just
You cannot overlay your own tile.
I know, but the whole concept of this is that you're going to be able to play and start stacking these, which creates sort of a chain or a network of competing rail systems all on the same little pattern.
Yeah, so even though you and an opponent might have tiles that lead to the same direction, like say here, you should be able, these ones overlap directly, but you should be able to overlay them in ways that they don't cover each other. What?
Dual-layered, super thick, honky cardboard
stations.
pieces.
Those are the
I mean, but feel how honky the thing is.
Don't damage
It's like
the tiles.
a brick.
That is
Bounce it off your head. See, it hurts, right? No, ow. Stop throwing pieces. No, this is a game. We're unboxing. Quit. People want to see us unbox. Oh, the mouthfeel in this is excellent.
Don't you dare.
Man.
Those are magnetic rails.
This is so cool. This is so fancy and nice. I'm very excited. Much excited. They're heavy. They're metal. They're pieces. Where'd the piece go?
There's one right there, and there's one back there by the light.
Ooh, we've lost 2. Did all of the ones you threw fall?
Yes, because you dodged.
Okay.
You made round.
We have
These are your
little worker commuter
that are
meeples.
going to be commuting all over the place.
Patented bag of baggies. In case you didn't know, Quackalope has the trademark or copyright on bag of baggies. If you ever come across a board game with a bag of baggies, just know we get some residual income from that. Patented bag of baggies. It's great. It was honestly probably my most brilliant idea when I was 12 years old. I said, what if, hear me out, what if board games just came with a bag of baggies? And from that point on, I have been a multi-millionaire. It really is quite lovely.
I don't think you're a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, my parents haven't let me access the money yet, but I keep telling them it's there. This is so cool too. This is so neat. Look at this collector's coin. Shira, collector's coin.
Ooh.
Right?
I'm still obsessed with these tiles. I'm sorry.
Tablet for writing, personal player boards for, well, all of the gameplay you need to do.
Yes.
There's going to be
All the
passengers, link
passengers
trains.
upgrade your board and give you more powers and abilities, which is really cool.
And we're going to have our location boards. And I'm beginning to become quite fond of this puzzle piece style modular board system because it means that in the future they can hot swap out different sections really easily. But it also means I don't have that weird unfolding struggle that I have with a lot of game boards where I'm scared to death I'm going to rip the middle of it in half.
You see why they're double layers? Because then they go inside really nicely.
I do hear what you're saying.
And
I think this board is
And they're also not
ridiculous. This board is ridiculous and very chunky.
More offices.
And you're just going to be placing down tiles here, slowly connecting and bridging and creating pathways where your train is traveling. Yeah. And of course, your competing train units can show up and they can play on the exact same piece.
Always have to go from a place and you always play at the end.
So one of my favorite games of all time is a game called Bus, which is route building, train building. It really is. It's the same concept where you're doing your very best to be as efficient with the puzzle pieces that you have to build and connect bus routes to get people to where they need to go. And it seems like this is going to be scratching that very similar
This is
itch.
what they were talking about. You can overlay the exact same tile and they should theoretically allow you. Or you can also do it this way.
Yeah, there should be a way for them to match up nicely.
Yeah.
This is really, really cool. Oh, this is cool too. Choosing a map. So there's two different maps. We have Berlin Metro and we have Manhattan Subway Metro. In the 1980s, West Berlin was one of the world's second Maglev Metro lines to replace part of the existing metro that was there in East Berlin. Once Berlin reunified in 1991, the Maglev line was shut down to reconnect the main metro to the previous line. In the near future, some stations have shifted. Jabberwocky is the south of the river, and new stations have been created. Manhattan subway background. Manhattan has one of the world's oldest subway systems, complicated by two different tracks within the system. Numbered lines are narrower than lettered lines. While it would be expensive to retrofit Manhattan subways to driverless maglev trains, long-term savings make it worth serious consideration. Then it talks about how the different maps play, who will like the variations in the maps when it comes to like strategy. I think some of them will be a lot more head-to-head, or a lot more competing, whereas Manhattan is going to be a little bit more for casual players. This is so neat. I'm so stoked about this game. Oh, what a cool puzzle. Moving your train, picking up passengers, dumping stuff from bags.
Look.
Commonly missed rules. You got everything lined up there?
I got 3.
Nice.
You see how the exact same from this to this one? Don't know how orange would overlay though. I don't think it does.
Right there in the center?
No, it doesn't.
No?
You see? It goes on top of the yellow. Too much.
Either way, I'm sure there's a nice, comfortable way, because you can just play a different tile piece too.
These are nice.
Train passenger. Train passenger.
So you see, where's the board? Player boards? Grab a player board.
Yep.
You can see all the different colors. So
oh, so different colors upgrade different things.
You have to use the colors specifically for it. Yeah.
To upgrade those locations.
Yeah, so you initially start with, I believe, 3 actions, and then if you fill the rows, you get extra actions. So you would need 2 light purples, 2 dark purples, 2 reds, 2 pinks, silver, gold, and bronze. Yeah, exactly. And same thing with this. Like, you need you need gold, a bronze or gold person, and then 2 silvers.
So you're connecting routes, picking up people, delivering them to where they want to go, and then you're turning them in for extra victory points, scoring, objectives on your board.
Yep, you basically have to pick them up and bring them to one of your stations and drop them off, and then you can pick them up from one of your stations.
Nice.
I love how they all fit in just in the system very nicely. It's so cool.
Yeah, this is great. No, I'm so excited to play this. And the best news is Alex from Board Game Co. also grabbed a copy of this, which means we're going to be playing with him. Which means
we can do just an epic game.
I don't need to read the rules. I just have to show up to his house one day, and we'll get a chance to sit down and dive into this. And I think we're all very, very excited about this. I'm way more excited now that I've opened it up, too, because these are it's just very fancy.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
These components are fantastic.
Cool. Well, that's going to be a excited unboxing video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Let us know, what are your thoughts? Have you picked up a route building game like this before? Have you played Maglev already? Are you excited to see coverage of it? And what type of coverage would you like to see? Gameplay, review, first impressions, unboxing? Well, clearly, because you've already watched it. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember, a duck's paradise is Northern Ireland.
To do the
Just
important
a scientific fact.
Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Quack.